I'm Keep Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at all new, all different Avengers issue number 14. The Wasp, Nadia Pym, is taking center stage once again. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alrighty then, so as the comic opens up, the Russian government has sent a bunch of agents to collect the wayward Nadia Pym, the estranged daughter of Hank Pym, and the young woman who is currently using the Wasp moniker. Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp, Hank Pym's estranged wife, and the sort of guardian of Nadia, doesn't want her to go with them, but at the same time she realizes that their paperwork is pretty official looking, and as an Avenger, Janet doesn't want to kickstart an international incident if it can be helped. Then again, if Nadia wants to run, Janet is more than willing to help defend her new young ward. Luckily, all of this ended up being a moot point anyway, as the cops in uniforms revealed themselves to be agents of the super terrorist group known as W.H.I.S.P.E.R. Ah yes, W.H.I.S.P.E.R, you'll all remember them, right? The evil organization led by the Ultimate Universe version of Reed Richards, who first appeared back in the New Avengers after Secret Wars and then was never seen again. Even though you figure a villain that big and that important should be menacing all the different Avengers teams, not just one, but hey, there you go. The two Wasps make short work of the agents of W.H.I.S.P.E.R, Nadia showing off just the amazing combat training she received as part of the Red Room experiments, and Janet getting a chance to show off that age has not dulled her superhero skills either. Figuring that these W.H.I.S.P.E.R agents are just the tip of the iceberg, Janet and Nadia decide to reach out to the other Avengers for help, only when they try, they run into a bit of a snag, and that is all the Avengers are currently fighting each other right now as part of Civil War II. Oh yes, this comic is a tie-in. Did I forget to mention that? Because it's totally a tie-in. Both the Wasps decide that superheroes fighting each other is super lame, and so they're just going to bunker down on the couch and lay low until all of this just sort of blows over. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of comic fans who are acting pretty much the same way right about now. Nadia wonders what her father Hank would think of all this superhero fighting, and both Janet and Jarvis are far too polite to tell her, well, you see, your dad actually was involved in the original Civil War, but then it turned out it wasn't him, but actually a Skrull, but oh look, we've just gone cross-eyed. Nadia, being a Wunderkid genius, figures that if all the heroes are fighting over Ulysses' future vision, then all she needs to do is make Ulysses' future vision completely flawless, then the superheroes will have no more reason to fight, right? And for this, she chooses to shrink on down to microscopic size and visit her secret laboratory in the microverse. Janet realizes that the kid's intentions might be good, but she's pretty much jumping the gun right here, right now, and stepping into a world that she's not ready to combat, so she follows after her, finding her secret hideout to be a crazy Russian building made out of crystal. How cool. When Janet finds Nadia again, she's in something of a fevered pace trying to build a machine for Ulysses, only Janet asks why she's really doing this, and we cut to the idea that Nadia sees the superhero community as her family, her only family after the horrors of the Red Room experiments, and so she can't stand the idea that her newfound family might be fighting and killing each other. Janet tries to remind Nadia that what's happening right now in the second superhero Civil War, while it may be terrible, maybe even a little silly, it is completely and utterly out of her control. It's just that too many people are too stuck in their ways right now, but perhaps the next generation of young heroes like herself could see that horrible stuff like this never happens again. And yeah, that's pretty much where the comic ends. Two generations of the Wasp growing closer together and vowing to stay out of the second Civil War. All new, all different Avengers number 14 was ultimately pretty cool. We get to learn a lot more about the new Wasp, but moreover than that, it's an interesting sort of tie-in to the Civil War II event. While so many of the other tie-in issues are all involving drawing lines in the sand and deciding who's on whose side, this book more or less says, hey, you know what, you can be a conscientious objector and that's fine too. Beyond that, the book looks pretty good too. Jarvis gets in some funny lines. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Overall, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.